that relies primarily on infiltration instead of invasion, on subversion instead of elections, on intimidation instead of free choice, on guerrillas by night instead of armies by day. Its preparations are concealed, not published. Its mistakes are buried, not headlined. Its dissenters are silenced, not praised. No rumor is printed, no secret is revealed. It conducts the Cold War in short, with a wartime discipline no democracy would ever hope or wish to match.
Agent Michael Larson, FBI case number 67952. Today is November 25th, 1983. Please state your name and occupation.
My name is Anya Popolovskaya. I'm an archival analyst for the Soviet Embassy in Washington, D.C.
Note the embassy has agreed to cooperate with us in this investigation. Ms. Popolovsky, do you recognize this man? His name is Timothy Daniels, ex-CIA. Defected to Soviet Russia in 1963. This photo was taken 5 days ago. This file suggests a connection to you and your father.
This can't be Timothy Daniels.
Why not?
Because Timothy Daniels is dead.
Ms. Popolovsky, I need to impress upon you that this man is armed and extremely dangerous, and any attempt to protect him would be regarded as treason by the United States government.
The Cold War was founded on lies, Agent Larson. Secrets and lies. I've made it my life's work to study the man who killed my parents. This is my father, Alexei Popolovsky, commander of the Soviet Missile Corps. Arthur Blackmark, the military industrialist. Timothy Daniels, the spy. And Gerald Hillcrest, the man in the shadows. Put me in witness protection and I can help you arrest someone more dangerous than Daniels.
Who?
The man who killed John F. Kennedy. World War II created the two most powerful forces on Earth, the atomic bomb and the military-industrial complex. By the end of the Second World War, private military contractors owned the wealthiest corporations in America. And as the fear of communism spread, so did their influence and power. Slowly, they began to use their network of intelligence operatives to provoke the Cold War, locking the United States and the Soviet Union in a permanent arms race. By 1952, nuclear manufacturer Gerald Hillcrest had formed the Consortium, a group of the 8 most powerful corporations in the world. Together, they would use their power and influence to control the world with nuclear force.
In the councils of government, we must guard against the acquisition of unwarranted influence, whether sought or unsought, by the military-industrial complex.
In 1962, Gerald Hillcrest delivered 40 nuclear warheads to Fidel Castro, sparking the Cuban Missile Crisis, bringing the world to the brink of nuclear war, changing the course of history forever. Then, in 1963, a second missile crisis, a secret missile crisis, began with a phone call to Timothy Daniels.
Your mission is as follows. At 11:40 a.m. local time, you will use the device to access Layer 4 of the Russian Defense Network. At 11:40 access fire control for nuclear ordnance NO-1136. You will enter Tier 1 targets. At 11:45, you will engage main firing sequence. A successful launch will result in the completion of Operation Outpost. Good luck.
Detach fire control!
33 offline!
Get me killing cockpit, Sergei.
Arming code loud.
Alexander.
Attempting override.
DO2235 to longitude 1148.001. Alert, Ostrov and Pskov. Yes, sir. Vasily, narrow the band.
Cannot launch against the Russians. They will intercept.
You think they're stupid? What do you think the Russians are idiots? They know what's happening.
Gentlemen,
Sir, at 3:45 local time, NO-1136 initiated main firing sequence.
Eastern Seaboard, high-level targets, Washington, Florida, New York.
how many?
Just the one.
Just one.
Only one, sir.
This isn't Khrushchev.
No, sir.
How much time?
15 minutes.
55 offline!
God, somebody get me aboard codes! The hell, Sergei? Codes entered.
Ready for confirmation.
Abort codes 23XZ.
93D.
Do we take Popolovsky?
Depends on the daughter.
Ethics. Body count.
117 against 328.
It's a hell of a lot better than MAD, sir.
No.
No. What do you mean, no? Sir, we need to start priming right goddamn now.
I think they'll intercept.
33%.
Abort codes failed. Interception approved. I've got a trace!
Товарищ командир, сигнал идет с вашего здания.
Team number 6, with me. Alexander, you have the floor.
We swing. Get Daniels on the line.
128 million people.
2 million if they intercept. 328 if we do nothing.
All right.
Hold those codes until you get my order.
Thank you, sir.
This is Operation Outpost requesting immediate extraction.
Key in 0015912.
Negative, operation is compromised.
Stand by.
Mr. Dobrinin, what the hell is this?
Listen, how do I know what Khrushchev does? He's like a mad dog, always barking, never biting.
That is for breaking my trust.
They're coming.
Who? Popolovsky.
Stand by.
Scathe, go ahead.
T-minus 5.
And sir, Popolovsky came to us.
We have Alexei Popolovsky. So what? You were gonna call the Kremlin. You're gonna tell Khrushchev to abort his goddamn missile.
They're here.
Sir, we need a decision.
Take him.
Daniels, new deal, Crimson Curtain. That's a hit, sir.
Alexander. I have the device.
Blue box. Tone generator.
How long?
2 minutes.
Transmitting tones. 2, 5, 7.
3, 7, 9. 9, 6, 1.
Sergey!
Primary stage still firing.
Nothing, Alexei, try again.
Found it.
1 minute.
45 seconds.
Codes.
2, 5, 7.
3, 7, 9, 9.
6, 1.
Sergey!
Abort successful, comrade.
Abort successful!
Abort successful.
Why would the CIA order Daniels to launch a missile at his own country?
Daniels only thought he worked for the CIA.
Thought.
Knowledge, intelligence is power. Blackmark made his fortune buying intelligence operatives from the CIA and selling their information to the highest bidder. Daniels was his operative.
Why have I never heard of Arthur Blackmark?
You have. Today, all major military contractors are subsidiaries of his corporation, Blackmark Enterprises. But neither Blackmark nor the CIA would ever order anyone to launch a missile at the United States. That would be bad for business.
Where are we on the missile?
Khrushchev says it's us. We say it's them.
We give a response?
Air Command's pushed to DEFCON 3, but quietly.
I don't like the idea of somebody running around Russia launching missiles without telling me first.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Albrecht.
You are interrupting.
I need you in room 1. Now. Do we have confirmation from Daniels?
He's gone dark, sir.
We swung.
We missed.
We missed?
He missed, to be precise.
2 years of drills, 2 years of training, 2 years of waiting for the exact perfect moment to take Popolovsky out. He shows up on our doorstep. And we missed?
What does McCone say?
Khrushchev says it's us.
It could have been Daniels. It is my theory that with the help of this device, Daniels had access to the Russian defense network and triggered one of their nuclear launch codes.
Why launch a missile at your own country?
Sir, 2 submarines carrying Polaris missiles just went dark in the North Sea.
Any signs of an attack?
No.
If Kennedy moves missiles back into Turkey, we will have nuclear war within 72 hours. Daniels is our priority. We find him. We take Popolovsky out, we stop this from escalating.
Dr. Albrecht.
Yes, sir. Mr. Blackmark.
Gerald.
Good to see you.
Get out of my office.
Cigar?
No.
You know what these remind me of? Cuba. Do you remember Bolshikov's message? The one from Khrushchev? Under no circumstances will surface-to-surface missiles be sent to Cuba. I had such high hopes for Cuba. But Castro failed. The problem is, for every Castro, there's a Khrushchev. For every Khrushchev, there's a Kennedy, and for every Kennedy, there's you and me. When gods wage war, it's men who must die.
What do you want?
I hear Kennedy is looking at Turkey again. There are 4 horsemen, Arthur. You, me, and everyone else. It's time that we play our part.
Mary, get me John McComb.
Who gave you the codes? There are 692,000 tone combinations across our defense network. It would mathematically take 1,359 days to force just one of the 9 digits in the firing sequence. So again, who gave you the codes?
Do you know why Khrushchev doesn't ride in a helicopter? Stop me if you've heard this one, but...
Who gave you the codes, Daniels?
You did.
You were here to protect your people. Who gave you the codes?
I'm sorry.
Please. It's my daughter's birthday. No more blood. Tell me who you work for.
How is Anya?
I love this game! Daniels. Between you and I. Between our countries, but there are rules. When you break the rules, there are consequences. This is business. It is not personal, and we do not involve family. Goodbye, Timothy Daniels.
There's a phenoxicide! I have a medicine. A medicine banned by the Soviet Union. A medicine your daughter needs.
Benzylpenoctocide.
Yes. It's a fair trade. You know why Khrushchev doesn't ride in a helicopter?
Okay, Daniels. You first. For años, morphine. She'll need more. And it comes every day at 3. If you want it. I see. Keep an eye on him.
Every time we play the escalation game, we get one step closer to mutually assured destruction.
Kennedy needs a response.
Any sign that we are moving missiles back into Turkey will be enough to set Khrushchev off. And then we will be right back where we were last October.
They were this close to firing on New York City. Now you sit down.
What if I told you that I could end the Cold War tonight?
You're serious?
What do you know about Alexei Popolovsky?
His hand in nuclear affairs. Bit of a pesky fellow. One stings a lot of our agents, but minor player.
Have you ever found his failsafe?
His failsafe?
Back in the days of Stalin, people of political importance who didn't want to get the axe would incentivize their livelihoods. Blackmail, loyalty lines, things that could be released or destroyed on the event of their deaths. Take a guess what Alexei Popolovsky's is.
How did we not catch this?
Your boys and my boys play different games, John.
Does the KGB know about this?
No.
What do you need?
I need a team. 6 from Russia, ready to make a discretionary strike at my command.
I'll make the call. I need to run this up the chain. Especially now. Especially after Dulles.
Do not talk to the president about this.
What exactly is it that you don't want the president to know, Arthur?
John, there are things I do for you that even you don't want to know about. This stays between us. You know how to reach me.
Something about this rings very bad to me, Arthur.
California shipbuilding, John. You don't profit from a war like this. No one does.
Blackmark was the youngest member of the consortium, handpicked by Gerald Hillcrest to become its leader. But the Cuban Missile Crisis had turned Blackmark and Hillcrest against each other, and McCone's unwillingness to cooperate affirmed what Blackmark feared most: that Hillcrest was trying to start a new world war. All he needed was a little proof.
Must you be so obvious, Arthur?
How much did you pay McCone?
You came here to talk politics?
He said that he met someone who was hired to sink an Onassis ship.
Now, why would anybody want to do that?
It's what I'm here to find out.
You know, you can lose your holdings for this.
Or I could kill you.
And isn't that really why you came?
No. Well, not yet. This is a gift. It's a token of our friendship. It's from the masthead of the Stiletto.
You know, you still manage to surprise me, Arthur.
Sir. We found something you need to see.
Good evening, Gerald.
Oh, Arthur. We'll be having Thanksgiving early this year. I hope you can be there.
This way, sir.
In 1962, the United States had missile bases along the Turkish coast, less than 300 miles from the Soviet Union. As part of the resolution to the Cuban Missile Crisis, Kennedy agreed to remove his missiles from Turkey. And just as soon as he did, Hillcrest replaced them with his own. If Khrushchev thought Kennedy had gone back on his word, the result could only be war.
Trushka. Have you ever seen the lights at the Kremlin at night?
Of course.
No. Have you really looked at the lights? Huh? Read the message in the lights? You know how Stalin died. We're going to go the same way. I have read the message in the lights. Kennedy's in Turkey. Defense condition 2. Said quietly. He never left Alexei.
I need information. Brunt, I may need to leave.
Where?
Not like that.
I don't envy you, Alexei. After what they did to Anya. But my uncle, he went to Lubyanka. He's dead now. I will keep them off your back as long as I can. Always at your service. Stay safe, comrade.
He has the photograph.
Of course.
And?
He said something strange. He needs to go dark. He wants to disappear for a few days.
Then he's right where we want him.
Did he give you anything?
Only a syringe.
Then he has Daniels.
Exactly. Perhaps I can acquire both assets at the same time.
Well, prepare the extraction. But be sure and keep me closely informed.
Thank you, sir.
My father had a choice. Turn Daniels in and give up my cure, or use him for his medicine and risk being caught by the KGB.
Hello.
Brunt, what did you find?
The drug is real. Benzophenactazide. I think it will stop the infection. Maybe heal scars, but be careful. I have to go, comrade.
Anya. I love you so much, my little zaychik.
Anya.
Anya.
Я была самой большой слабостью моего отца. I was my father's greatest weakness.
Я тоже. Me too. Tell me about Hillcrest. Why provoke Khrushchev and Kennedy?
War, paranoia, fear. They were good for business. But Hillcrest wanted more. By escalating tensions between the two countries, Hillcrest hoped to draw out and eliminate anyone who might threaten his power. When he ordered Daniels to launch a Soviet missile, he wasn't starting a war between the United States and the Soviet Union. He was starting a war on Blackmark.
Can somebody tell me what the hell this is?
Sir, CIA leaked our intel. KGB's looking for Popolovsky. I'll get McCone.
All right, every mole in the USSR is about to find out about Popolovsky's fail-safe. And when they do, Khrushchev is gonna shut it down so fast, we won't have time to blink. But if we kill Popolovsky before his abort codes change, we will end the Cold War. I need to know where Daniels is now.
His signal just went online.
Give me a timetable.
12 hours for the information to disseminate, 20 more until the codes change, 13-hour flight each way.
Options?
Airdrop in Potopovo.
45 clicks? Checkpoints.
What about Moscow?
Political mail run?
Might work. Will the embassy buy it?
What about Black Division?
Not ready yet, sir.
I can get us in.
How?
We've been tracking for special activities. Deep cover smuggling operation with the Soviets.
Where?
Poltava, Ukraine.
Idaho.
Sir?
Vodka.
It could work.
Turnaround time on the plane?
4 hours. Touchdown 5 miles south of Moscow. No checkpoints.
It'll piss off McCone.
He'll pull our contracts.
I won't let him.
What's our cover?
ENA mission?
Reiner should buy that.
I buy it.
All right, let's play ball. Operation codenamed Idaho. I want our boys airborne within the hour. Marshall makes the call.
Yes, sir.
Copy.
Excuse me. Operation codename Idaho. Tactical squad armed, moving on the apartment.
Thank you.
Counter Operation Code Breadbasket. Find out what Albert is working on.
Yes, sir.
That's excellent work, Scathe. You keep me posted.
Wake up.
You killed my daughter.
Your daughter's fine.
You poisoned her.
Benzylpenoctocide. Side effects are violent, but the drug itself is harmless. No, Mr. Popolovsky, I play by the rules.
Liar!
Папа придет скоро.
I need you to help me understand what's going on here. Maybe we can work out some kind of deal. Why does the CIA want you dead? Hello.
Prepare for delivery. Code bread biscuit.
Copy that. You have 1 hour.
Hello?
Don't open it. You are not on my list.
I'm compiling a report for weapons development.
Arthur did not inform me.
They're asking about isotope penetration.
I have just finished the final adjustment. Isotope penetration has increased 12%. Now, wait till you see this. The first ever radiochemical weapon. Now watch. You see? 12,000 rats. Delivered in a highly concentrated dose in human subjects. The results are exponentially better.
Is it enough?
This weapon could kill a man in 15 seconds. Provided he is in a 20-foot radius and has not been injected with my antidote serum.
I will inform Blackmark immediately.
Herr Skeith, never enter my laboratory again without permission.
Yes, Dr. Albrecht.
You know, I fought with your cousin during the war. We were on a joint operation together at Ravensbrück. He talked about you a lot. He said that you were a brave man. I'm sure your daughter would probably agree.
Have you ever been to Boston in the fall?
I prefer New Hampshire.
Children, please. I don't have much time. My name is Brutus Kalmulakowski, Central Intelligence. You may call me Brunt.
Predator!
It's the nature of our game. You know this, Alexei.
Wait, you know him?
Oh, da, professionally. New orders, Daniels. Poplovsky lives. Yeah. Alexander Kordakov discovered his failsafe.
What failsafe?
You don't know?
No.
And we work for intelligence agency. If Poplovsky dies, abort codes are sent directly to Department of Defense.
To what missiles?
All of them. But it's useless now. Alexander discovered the codes, so they're being changed. But still, this information is valuable. Worth something to President Jack.
What do you want me to do with this?
Keep him here, keep him alive, while I arrange extraction. Now, I will call you on the 20th. Code word remains breadbasket. All other operations have been terminated. If they use any other code word, you can assume it is a threat. And please, lock the damn door. Keep him alive. Wait for my call.
That day, Blackmark's red phone rang for the first time since the Cuban Missile Crisis. His team had arrived in Moscow, and his worst fears were about to come true.
Sir, Khrushchev found out about the missiles. We're piping the call into the war room now.
Mr. President, can you tell me why my intelligence shows there are still 10 nuclear missiles on the Turkish coast?
Mr. Khrushchev, I have seen those reports. Those are not our missiles.
Then whose missiles are they, Mr. President? We had an agreement.
We have nothing to gain from war.
Then why did you order your American agent to launch a Soviet missile at the United States?
I neither ordered nor condoned
Lies.
any such operation.
If you do not remove your missiles from Istanbul,
Damage control.
I will be forced to destroy you, city by city, state by state, until there is nothing left of your country but death and
Khrushchev, if you launch a single missile at our country, I will unleash the full force of this great nation against you.
Nuclear missiles are prepared to launch now. Remove your missiles, Mr. President. You have 72 hours.
Put a lid on the press. Lean on them. Shut it down before anyone finds out.
Yes, sir.
I want to see my family. You know why Khrushchev doesn't ride in a helicopter? We need to get out of Moscow. When Khrushchev came to America, he rode in a Marine One. And he loved that helicopter so much he wanted one for himself. But his advisors refused. They said Soviet helicopters weren't safe enough. There's no missile gap, Alexei. We've always been ahead. How long have you been here? 5 years, 8 months, 6 days. How did you get such good vodka? Idaho potatoes. Yeah, Khrushchev smuggles them in. Keeps the people happy. Somebody's coming.
Well, prepare for extraction.
Operation code?
Idaho.
Yes, sir. What's going on? What is it? I don't know. Take that. Are you seriously trusting me with a shotgun? Yes. If I start screaming, start shooting. Let's move to the closet.
We're on site. Red light, green light. Green light. Operation is a go. Copy.
Timothy Daniels?
Yes?
Operation Idaho.
What was that passphrase again?
Idaho, sir. We have the extraction orders right here.
Right. Come in.
There's no sign of Poplovsky. Looks like there's a code mix-up.
His orders mention, Alexei Poplovsky?
Yes, sir. We're on an ENA mission. Poplovsky's the target.
I haven't seen him.
Poplovsky's been here. Daniels is claiming otherwise. Then find him.
Eastman, keep an eye on him. Arlen, Scott, you with me?
We're taking heavy fire from both Daniels and Poplovsky. Request regroup and support.
Negative. Reiner, there's no time.
You fail, we're at war.
Who is this?
This is your handler, Mr. Daniels.
What's going on? Why are you refusing extraction?
Your agents didn't give the correct passphrase. I'm under new orders to keep Poplovsky alive.
Negative. Poplovsky is the target.
I can change the parameters of my mission. Just give me the correct passphrase.
I can give you additional identification.
What is the passphrase?
Idaho! I am ordering you to kill Poplovsky, Daniels.
Poplovsky's codes will be changed within the hour.
We are 72 hours away from mutually assured destruction. Let's start the clock. Marshal, Hiller, begin reviewing lockdown procedures and establishing containment zones.
Copy that.
Hillcrest couldn't let Blackmark activate my father's failsafe. And 4 innocent men died because of it. Fearing the shootout would attract unwanted attention, Daniels decided to keep my family together in one place. And so we prepared for Brune's extraction as the threat of nuclear war loomed on the horizon.
Soon, Anya.
Will America hate us?
No.
But why does America hate us?
Because we hit them.
Why, Papinchka?
Because a long time ago, we were friends. But then we started to keep secrets and build walls. Never build walls.
I like secrets.
Hush, Anya. Are you ready?
Stalin's heart stopped. Turn off your recorder. I have a proposal.
What are your terms?
Reconstruction. Your industries are suffering. The Eastern drought, the missile gap. I can give you everything we have. In exchange, we get cash flow, buried in our foreign accounts. I stay active in the United States. I get Khrushchev's ear, and I make sure he keeps his army out of West Berlin.
I wish we were for sale. He came to us first. Gerald Hillcrest.
We can offer you protection.
I have seen your protection. Even if you could nullify this contract, nobody controls Khrushchev. I think there are only two ways to end this crisis. Either find a new premier, or you elect a new president. You know, I called my wife today.
This is our last meeting, Mr. Dobrynin. It's been a pleasure.
An absolute pleasure, Arthur.
Sorry about the wrist.
Use your truby.
comm chatter has us about 50 hours out. So I figured we'd find out who this belongs to.
Can you tell me something, Daniels?
It's not CIA, and it's too modern to be KGB. I can probably use it to tap the American trunk line, maybe abort 1 or 2 missiles.
Why launch a missile at your own country?
Because I have my orders.
And you never question orders.
What are you getting at?
Did you ever think that we caused this war?
Pass me the cutters.
Men like us who follow orders.
I operate under the impression that if my commanding officer orders me to launch a nuclear strike on my own country, it's for a damn good reason.
But who is your commanding officer? I know, Runt. He doesn't work for the CIA.
Well, maybe he's a double agent.
Are you sure?
Damn it.
What if, Daniels, what if you have been working for the Politburo this entire time? What if it was Khrushchev who ordered you to launch that missile?
That's enough.
What if you don't even work for the CIA? You said it yourself. You've never seen a radio like this before. What if your loyalty started a war that would end the life of my daughter, my family, of my country?
I said that's enough!
What if you had killed me?
I watched your cousin lead a platoon of men to their death at Ravensbrück. I followed my orders. I kept my head down. He died. I lived. Lexi, I would give everything I have to stop this war.
What country, Daniels? What sacrifice?
Sacrifice? What about Anya?
I made a mistake.
They burnt her face.
I learned my lesson.
I do this for your daughter. For all the Anyas in the world that are hiding behind the Iron Curtain. That's why I joined the CIA. And that's why I follow orders.
Blackmark Enterprises.
Put a burn notice out on Daniels. He's no use to us now. Let the KGB handle him.
You are not who you think you are. Timothy Daniels.
Go take care of your family, Alexei.
By taking away all of his options, Hillcrest left Blackmark with only 2 ways to stop the clock. Find a new premier or elect a new president.
play off as an accident. If we have a
I
sniper...
agree with your first premise. Poison is not an option.
What I need from you is the name of your top contract.
Yes. They're holding a meeting. Something big. Arthur's keeping me in the dark.
Does he know anything?
I'm not sure. Albrecht's building a radiochemical weapon. There's an antidote serum. Are we ready to move forward?
No, we need the serum first.
Move quickly, Scathe.
What are you doing in here?
Just a smoke.
Yeah, me too. Can I be candid with you, Scathe?
Of course, sir.
I miss sleep. Being able to turn off my light, go to bed knowing the world is going to be here tomorrow. I used to believe in the promise of America. What do you believe in, Scathe?
Freedom, sir.
Freedom. Yeah. Me too. That's why I trust you. Let's get back to work.
Mr. Oswald is here to see you.
Send him in. Mr. Oswald.
Call me Lee.
Scotch?
No.
Tell me about your time in...
I can't tell you about Russia.
Why not?
Client confidentiality.
You were stripped of your sharpshooter status.
The sergeant didn't like me.
No, I take it you are comfortable with high-level targets.
I believe I am.
And it should go without saying that anything that we say in this room,
nothing if not professional.
double your rate, no questions asked. But I'm gonna have you sign something before I give you the name. With respect.
If this is a matter of trust.
Oh, I trust you'll get the job done. Your record makes that clear, however. I need you to sign.
This is serious.
You said double my rate? Okay. Give the name.
John Fitzgerald Kennedy.
The President of the United States.
Come in.
There's been a development with Daniel, sir. KGB is moving on his apartment within the hour.
Scathe.
Is everything all right?
Stay here.
I need your assurance that this is going to be taken care of.
Somebody find me Scathe!
We're leaving now.
Daniels, what is it?
They're coming.
I need her medicine.
Who is it?
KGB.
How do you know?
It's not here.
Alexei. Khrushchev said привет.
Where is Alexei? We'll split up. There's a car downstairs. It will give you passport and money, take you directly to Langley. I will take Anya from here.
It's okay. Your father loved. I need you to do me a favor, Anya. Keep these safe from me, okay?
I never said goodbye to my father.
The official report said your parents died in a fire.
That night, there was a phone call made to the KGB. I'm sure it was Blackmark.
You don't think it could have been Hillcrest?
Blackmark, Hillcrest. It doesn't matter. My father died for wealthy men in a foreign country. Not for glory or honor, but because of their greed. This is true evil, Agent Larson. Men who consume and destroy for profit. But my father wasn't enough. Blackmark wanted blood. He wanted to become Gerald Hillcrest.
Stay close. We won't have much time.
Good luck, sir.
Gentlemen, it is the tradition of this consortium to meet once a year on Thanksgiving. However, due to the present global crisis, we've been forced to meet early. First time in our history. And we're not going to let that dampen our mood, are we? No. It has been a most eventful year. So, let's begin. Brother Mark.
My brothers, look at what we've created. We built this country with our sweat and our blood. We built this administration with our influence and guile. And we built this war with our pride and our greed. Gentlemen, I have a dream. I have a vision of the future. I see war. Endless, ceaseless, unwinnable, and without reason. I see tall buildings fall. I see presidents and kings reduced to pawns and jesters. I see fear in the eyes of every man, woman, and child as they watch the stock markets crumble, as they lose their homes, their jobs, their families. I see a world crying out for a higher power. Gentlemen, we are that higher power. When the world is ours, we will profit. And yet, there are those in this room who have betrayed me.
That's enough.
You played Khrushchev and Kennedy. You have worked day and night, bringing them to this boiling point. The Bay of Pigs, the missile crisis, now Alexei Popolovsky and Timothy Daniels. And tomorrow, finally, you will bring the world to an end. Did you think I wouldn't notice your signature?
What do you think?
Gentlemen, a toast to Gerald Hillcrest. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. When gods wage war, men must die.
gentlemen.
I'm sorry. Mr. McCone can't see you right now. He asked me to inform you that your recording does not contain a credible threat and that he has no record of your employment. I did manage to find these in our archives.
Evacuate all above ground floors. Sections B1 through 5 proceed immediately to your designated fallout shelters. This is not a drill.
Date and sign, please.
On November 22, 1963, Arthur Blackmark inherited the 7 most powerful corporations in the world as the Soviet missiles began their final countdown. As Lee Harvey Oswald prepared to assassinate the President of the United States.
Recite the phrase to complete the transfer of power.
There is power in darkness. From darkness I came, a rider on a black horse. Judge and to condemn. To rule the world with power and authority. To claim my inheritance. For I am the darkness.
Listen. I want you to hear the sound of power. The sound of death.
And the darkness grows inside of me.
Skaith killed Daniels to keep the world from ending, and then he went into hiding in fear of Blackmark. Brun stayed active in the Soviet Union, and I was raised by the Russian ambassador. He told me parts of the story. I learned the rest on my own. I want you to find Blackmark and bring him to justice for killing the president, for killing my father. And I want to be placed in the witness protection program.
I'm sorry, Anya. There's nothing I can do. I want to believe you, but this investigation is about Daniels, nobody else.
History repeats itself, Agent Larson. When the Cold War ends, a new war will begin, and another, until Blackmark controls the world.
I've never heard of Arthur Blackmark.
If you follow the power in your government, you will find—
Damn it, Anya! Do you or do you not know where Timothy Daniels is? I took a big risk involving your embassy, and I need something to show for it. So if he's dead, give me proof.
Proof. Daniel's recording of Blackmark hiring Lee Harvey Oswald. Bring him to justice.
Anya, if this is real, be very careful who you can trust.
Everyone has a failsafe. Agent Larson.
We could use more people like you. We'll be in touch.
Give me the tape.
Timothy Daniels. Blackmark's been looking for you.
Like he was looking for Skaith?
Skaith. Do you know what his last words were? Before I killed him? I believe in freedom.
As long as Blackmark's still alive, there is no freedom. Not for me, not for Anya.
She almost had me convinced you were dead.
She lied.